going live. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're live on Facebook today, or on YouTube again. So I want to thank you all for coming in and say, gosh, I don't know, it's been a nice week finally. Instead of, I kind of got thinking about this, and there's a few things that are kind of redundant. So in order to keep the redundantness from setting in, we're going to have a little change again. I'm just going to read at the top of the month. So next week I'll read them off. The different nets that are going on and that kind of thing. And the only announcement I really have to make is watch your email or watch what's going on, because tomorrow or Tuesday night is two things. We have a practice drill net on. Wow. I think it's Monday. Well, anyway, Tuesday we have the practice drill net for the Skywarn that we've been doing, and we'll be doing that again. It's the first Tuesday of the month, and that's coming up here right away, Tuesday. So that'll be at 7 p.m., y'all, and we're just looking for check-ins. And I'm going to kind of mock it up a little different. I just haven't got there yet. We'll have to see what's going on and see who's all going to be there for net control. Anyway, got that taken care of. And then tomorrow night, I believe, is a W0BXR Radio Club meeting, and that will be a Zoom meeting again. So if you need all that information, just kind of look on the Facebook page and Davenport Amateur Radio Club, and you'll get that information there. Let's see. Is there anything more? Oh, there's an ink pen. I need an ink pen. If I let go of this key without an ink pen, I know a bunch of you will be firing at me, and I won't even be close to ready. So, and that's that part of it. So what we're going to do is, for those of you that run your nets, if you want to announce it, we'll give you time to announce it. For those of you that just want to be there, if you want to ask, we'll find out the frequency and time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bring it on in. Scott County, how about it, man? It's all about you. Let's go. How about it, Scott County? KD0JNQ.
This is Whiskey Zero, Lima Mike Papa, Steve. Good evening. And this is Len from Bettendorf. We'll listen for the others.
All right, Len from Bettendorf. Thanks for coming in, man. We appreciate it. We'll look forward to hearing from you in a little bit. Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? KD0JNQ, it's all about you. Bring it on in.
This is N0 RHS, John in Princeton.
Hey, John, good, man. You were missed the last week for sure. And I think even the week before. So I got to look down. But I know last week I really missed seeing you. No, maybe you did no, you didn't make it how in the world I get in the middle of October. Anyway, we'll count on hearing from you in a little bit, sir. Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? KD0JNQ, bring it on.
This is KC0OYK, Rob in Davenport.
KC0OYK, Rob, Davenport. You'd think I'd know it just by the key and the signal. But thanks for coming in, Rob. We'll look forward to hearing from you in a little bit too. So, do we have any other Scott County check-ins? Bring it on in, man. It's all about you. Let's go.
KF0, CBL, Darren in Bettendorf. No traffic.
All right, Darren, thanks for coming in, man. We'll look forward to hearing from you in a little bit if you're still here. If not, well, let's see. KY0. So we'll look forward to hearing from you in a little bit. Thanks for coming in, man. If you're not, you're not. If you are, you are. So here we go. How about in Scott County? Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? KD0JNQ, it's all about you. Let's bring her on, man. All righty then. Looks like we've made it through there for now. So anyway, now that we've made it through Scott County for now, we're just going to head right on down here and we'll hit Cedar County. How about it, Cedar County? You out there? KD0JNQ. All right, we'll row up the river a little further. How about it, Clinton County? You out there? KD0JNQ, it's all about you. Let's go.
KD0GVB, Pat in Clinton, Iowa. Good evening, Steve.
Mr. GVB, Pat, hey, thanks for coming in, man. Look forward to hearing from you in a little bit. Maybe I'll even find time to make it to 2 meter sideband tonight. So anyway, thanks for coming in, Pat. We appreciate it. Do we have any other Clinton check-ins? Hey, bring it on in, Clinton, Iowa, KD0JNQ. All right, looks like we've made it through Clinton. How about a Muscatine? Muscatine County, bring it on in, KD0JNQ.
Hey, good evening, Steve. This is Kilo Echo Zero Whiskey, Oscar, Quebec, Travis. Muscatine, I do have traffic.
Okay, we'll get back with you here in a little bit, Trev. So hold on tight. We'll get you, Travis. I was thinking of somebody else. Sorry about that, Travis. But we'll get you when we come back around here. So we'll try to get there as soon as we can. Do we have any other Muscatine County check-ins? KD0JNQ, it's all about you. Bring it in, man. All right, looks like we've made it through Muscatine County. And now we'll go into Rock Island County. How about it, Rock Island County, Illinois? KD0JNQ, bring it on in.
Kilo Niner, Golf Victor Tango. Good evening.
KD. Hey, George, what's happening? GVT, that's it. Thanks for coming in, George. Appreciate it, man. We'll look forward to hearing from you in a tad. Do we have any other Rock Island County check-ins? Bring it on in, KD0JNQ.
This is KG0GGY, Rock Island County, Moline, no traffic.
Rare appearance, W9QI.
W9QI. All right, W9QI. Been a while, and then I know why. I know why WG0GGY is here. Hello, hi. I got one good excuse, ma'am. Nobody's testing lately, so I've missed it. That's the only excuse I've got. So anyway, we'll look forward to hearing from you both. Man, W9QI. It's been a long time. Hey, do we have any other Rock Island County check-ins? KD0JNQ, it's all about you. Let's go.
9 VOU, Bill. Moline.
All right, Bill. Gotcha, man. Except I thought you was in Milan. Wonder why I thought that. Okay. Anyway, do we have any other Rock Island County check-ins? KD0JNQ. If we get one more Rock Island County check-in, I'll start at Rock Island County. Darn. Well, we'll look and see what happens here in a minute. Ha, 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 ha. All right, let's see. How about at Henry County? How about at Henry County? Do we have any Henry County check-ins? KD0JNQ. Bring it on in.
KD9 G9LTN, Mike in Henry County. Good evening.
GN. Hello, Mike. How in the world are you doing? We're going to come back and hear what you got going on these days, so we'll catch you in a little bit. What I'm going to do is I started on the Illinois side last week, and since the Iowa side still beats you out by one check-in, I'm going to let the Iowa side start out first this week. So what we'll do is we're just going to go right on up here to the beginning of the list, and we'll start out with Len, and then we'll come down. If we get any latecomers, well, then we'll just have to push with them too. Hey, bring it on in, Len. How in the world have you been doing, my friend? Rhymes. Bet you didn't know that. KD0JNQ, it's all about you.
Hi, Steve. This is W0LMP. It's been a good week, nice and quiet. Not much going on, which is the older I get, the better I like it. So I hope things are going well with you. I hope everybody had a Thanksgiving that they enjoyed, a new Thanksgiving that they enjoyed, and not much else to add. Thanks again for running the net. This is W0LMP Clear.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're welcome, man. Appreciate you coming by. Gosh, it's just nice to know that it's appreciated. Sometimes I get in the humdrums, and it's trying to get out of them humdrums that kill me at times. But, yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate it. Tonight was a good time to hear it, too. Gosh. All right, we'll move right on in. Hey, John, how in the world has that net been going, man? KD0JNQ, it's all about you. Let her go.
Well, good evening, Steve, and everyone on the net. This is N0RHS. And to answer your question, the net's been going pretty well. Pretty well. Anyway, I took care of that problem. Yeah, we pretty much got the same group checking in all the time. I'd like to see some more folks from Davenport try and check in. It would be nice. But the net is Friday nights, 8 p.m. on Rogers repeater, the KD0WY repeater at 147.315. PL is 114.8. And anybody like to join us, please feel free. That's kind of how that's going, Steve. And I'll kick her back to you. And 0RHS.
Okay, John. Yeah, and one of these days I got to make it over there to help you out with what I told you. Right now, I just got a few other struggles I got to get through. And once I make it through those struggles, man, I'm going to tell you what, we'll be doing real well. So anyway, I have that one there. And so we'll let that go at that. And I'll get a hold of you on that one here one of these days soon. We'll get that rehashed and get me over there. All right, Mr. OYK, Mr. Rob. How in the world are you doing, friend? Bring it on in. KD0JNQ, what's happening?
Hello, Steve, and everyone on the net this evening. This is Rob, KC0OYK. Had a great Thanksgiving, a little different than ever before. My wife's family my wife's mother made the food, and everyone picked it up at her house, and then they had a Zoom call that afternoon, which was interesting.
I like that.
With fitting for the time. Just thought I'd share that with you guys. But and that's really all I have going on, Steve. Otherwise, just getting caught up on work and a few work projects I had to get done here over the weekend. And other than that, just having a good holiday. I'll turn it back to you in the net, Steve, KC0OYK.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you what, man. That sounds like it worked out totally cool. Because I know there wasn't much of a Thanksgiving here. Me and the wife just kind of spent Thanksgiving together and enjoyed that. But man, it just ain't the same without family around. So I guess I'm looking forward to kind of next year. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that idea. I'm gonna take and spread that one for maybe Christmas. That might be the way for me to participate in Christmas and still keep out of trouble. Okay, we got Rob. What I want to do next is just go to Darren. Bring it on in, CDL. It's all about you, my friend. How in the world was your week? And if you're not there, we'll give you a count of 3 and move on. KD0JNQ.
Good evening, Steve, and everybody on the net. This is Darren, KF0CDL. Had a great week and weekend. Ready to get back to work, I guess, tomorrow. And that pretty quiet weekend. Did a little Black Friday shopping, do some things around the house. That's about it. So hopefully everybody stays healthy and safe and has a good week coming up. So I'll turn it back to you, Steve. KF0CDL.
All right, Darren, thanks for coming in. I know I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow either. I guess what's got to be is got to be. I like new radios, so I'm going to have to take and work a little harder. Anyway, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. What I want to do next is I'm going to move right on down the list, and I'm going to go up to GVT or GVB, Mr. Pat up there in Clinton. Hey, Clinton, bring it on in here, Pat. It's all about you. How's your week, man?
Yeah, KD0 GVB, Pat in Clinton, Iowa. Well, thanks for hosting the net, Steve. Appreciate it. And had a great weekend. Had 4 days off. And we were out in the four-wheeler with some friends. And had a good Thanksgiving dinner. Hold on. Turn that off. Eating back. Had a good Thanksgiving dinner, and not a lot of family this year, unfortunately. Hopefully that'll change next year. But we're doing great tonight, and we're going to get into a few nets. KD0JNQ, KD0GDD, back to net.
All right. Thanks a lot, Pat. Gosh, yeah. Hey, we got a new idea on how to get together. You caught that idea. And I know with everything that's going on right around Christmas time, they're talking the same type of thing. So if there's any conflicts, there's a way to spend Christmas together. Doesn't mean you have to sit on each other's laps and throw snowballs at them, but that part of the fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to do is I want to take and go right on down to Muscatine. And he says he's got traffic. Well, you go ahead. This is a traffic net, so you don't have to worry about that part of it, Travis, if you want to run some traffic, because you need traffic to run. Bring it on in, man. KE0OWQ, it's all about you.
Oh, thank you very much, Steve. I try not to bring too much show and tell. Good evening, everybody in the net. I'm tongue-tied. I talk so much when I'm at work. Oh, my goodness. At least I'm not losing my voice. Well, just had a question for you before I'm finished. I don't have too much to give tonight. I wasn't on the air last week because I took a break, and not much of a hiatus, but maybe just a little bit of a break. You know, I was like, I'm going to enjoy my TV and not go anywhere. But yeah, I was just curious. So this would be the first time participating for the Tuesday Skywarn drone net. So I wanted to see, was that on the 88 repeater, W0BXR, or was that on this frequency?
Oh, sorry about that, Travis. I thought, because I got to put that out there too. With the storm, with the Skywarn net that we do, what we want to do is we want to get check-ins from whoever wants to be here to check in. We also ask that if you are a Skywarn certified storm watcher or, person that looks at the sky and tell us, we don't want chasers, we just want watchers. The chasing we'll keep and leave that to you after hours. But anyway, we would like for you to know your Skywarn, your identification number, and we'll take and ask you for that too. If you don't have it, it ain't nothing but a thing. But we want to get people used to knowing that number, used to knowing who's on the air, and hopefully tomorrow night I will be more organized. This will be the third annual one that we've done. And I will be more organized to where we can get people to understand too what we're wanting for identification, and also for what you're looking for. Now, most people in Skywarn have their little quick cheat sheets and all that kind of stuff. That's what we want to go by. And tomorrow night will probably be about a half hour in length, as it's going to be just trying to get people used to knowing what's going on. We'll make sure that whoever is in net control, which will probably be Anthony or me, depending, and we'll get that going. And we're just going to want the check-ins and your ID number. In further or future check-ins, we may even make mock things, like maybe I'll email you a storm situation and you can report that into. And that's just on down the line. Right now, we just want people to know that we're just looking for call signs and Skywarn ID numbers. And that's what that's going to be tomorrow night. KD0JNQ, let's a repeater take a rest.
Okay, yep, I've been certified for almost 5 years, and yep, I got my number and everything. So is that tomorrow or the first Tuesday? This coming Tuesday be December 1st. So would it be tomorrow night or Tuesday?
It's the first Tuesday of every month, so it'll be Tuesday. Tomorrow night is the W0BXR Radio Club's meeting on Zoom. You'll want to look on the Davenport Amateur Radio Club Facebook page. They post all the credentials to get in there, or just email me at 7 o'clock or somewhere in that period, and I'll email you back the password and the ID.
Steve, a correction.
Excuse me. Yeah, I am the new member of the W0BXR Amateur Radio Club. Excuse me. It's been a long week. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you very much for the information, Steve. I'll make sure I write everything down in my my roster, and that was to remind myself. Just want to say thank you for taking the time to let me say about traffic, and I'll return it back to you. You all have a good night. KE0WOQ2.
Bring in the correction, man. What I do wrong?
Yeah, Steve, tomorrow's the 30th. Did we move our club meetings to the last day of the month on Monday?
No, I'm looking. Sorry about that. The way I got it in here, I'm looking at the 1st of November, thinking it's November. No, I'm sorry, y'all. I fibbed to you. It's not tomorrow night. It's next Monday is the W0BXR Radio Club meeting on Zoom. That'll be next Monday, the 7th of December. Tuesday is the Skywarn net. Tuesday. I'm sorry about the meeting time. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, George. I'm looking at November 2nd. I thought that was, yeah. I got it. I had to page up the calendar there one.
And 2 a.m.
Yeah, go ahead in 2 a.m.
Hi, Steve, and the rest of the net. Just FYI, the credentials for getting into the Zoom meeting are the same as last month. And I'll repost it up on Facebook. But if you have the information from November meeting, just reuse that. It'll work for next week as well in Twin.
Oh, cool. Okay, thanks, Kevin. So, like I say, my fault. Next Monday, the 7th, a week from tomorrow, is the meeting. And if you got the credentials, it's the same one. So, if not, just watch we'll be here next Sunday. Anyway, we'll get her there. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that. And what I want to do now is just go down and hit Rock Island County real quick. And gosh, George, bring it on in here, man. GBT. Let us know what the world you got going on. KD0JNQ. Thanks for letting me know about my mistake.
And then K9GBT. And yeah, not too much different going on, Steve. Just did a practice run on that SSTV. I sent it out on 2 meters, and Kevin picked it up at his place. Actually, I think he was in Durant, if I remember right. And it worked. Just held his phone with an app on it next to his radio speaker and picked it up. So I think on Facebook he posted the time. So anyone interested in picking up some pictures from the space station as they go by, all it takes is a simple app on your phone, hold it up to your radio speaker, and tune into the right frequency. It's kind of fun. I mean, your picture won't come out the greatest doing it that way, but you can still definitely pick something up. That's all I got, Steve. I got to get ready for my net here at 7:40, and we'll talk to you. K9GBT.
All right. Thanks, George. Appreciate it. Gosh, we're going to go right on across the river next. And how about it, Heidi? How in the world are the cats and the dogs? You thought maybe I might forget. Well, I'm not going to. Bring it on in, young lady. Miss GGY, it's all about you.
Good evening, Steve and the Net. All of the dogs and all of the cats send their greetings. And that's my cat in the background. And I'm just hanging out. And I am the new webmaster for the River Bend Club. And I am looking for photos. So if you're an old timer over there and you have some photos and can get me some, I'd love to put together some photo albums on the website. So that's it for me. I hope you all had a good holiday. Good night.
Well, all right. Hey, thanks. And don't leave yet. Don't turn that frequency dial yet, because there may be somebody here who might be able to help. He'll let us know right away, I think. Man, I'm going to tell you what, y'all. I'm proud and I'm really thankful for y'all, but I don't get to hear from this gentleman too often. And tonight I'm just really excited. Tom, how in the world have you been, my friend? W9GI. One of the older people that's been around on ham radio and has been able to be kind of a mentor and somebody for me at times to splash questions on or even do some repair. But Tom, I know, is kind of retired and sitting back and enjoying the radio today. Bring it on in, my friend. Maybe you can help Heidi out. And what have you been up to? KD0JNQ.
Okay, Steve, I'm sorry I don't have the PL in here, so I'm running Simplex. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Maybe the Muscatines again. But yeah, Tom here in Moline. And I've been around. Probably goes to you guys. I did not get your call. I have one photo of myself and 2 other hams doing the, I think it was the field day, probably back in the 80s or late 70s, that probably the only one I've got. But I can pass that on to you if you want to give me your email address. My email is W9QI. By the way, it's Quebec, India there, Steve. W9QI@ARRL.net. And other than that, been going well, been retired 12 years now. Gosh, it's hard to believe, but it's true. Staying home pretty much, trying to stay safe. We usually go to Florida. This year we're not, for obvious reasons. And we'll have to reevaluate it for next year. So Steve, back to you. I don't check in too often, but once in a while I hit the nail on the head. So, Jake, back to you. I forgot the prefix. I know it's JNQ. Back to you, Steve. W9Q. I'm only.
I'm going to tell you what, Tom. Thanks for coming in. Heidi, are you still there, Heidi? KG0GGY.
Hi.
Thanks, Steve, and thank you, W9QI. I got your email, W9QI@ARRL.net, and then I will just send you an email tonight asking for the photo. That's so great, especially an old one. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, very good. And Kevin, in 2 a.m., he might have some stuff too, though. He's been around a while.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, we ran into a gold mine on the awesome ham radio operators tonight. We got 2 of them. All right. Plus, everybody's awesome, but these 2 guys have been in my book for a long time. So just want to say thank you for coming through, Tom. Gosh, and it's really awesome to hear you. Looking forward to hopefully a ham fest opening up, and we can get together then again, too. Even if I got to wait till Peoria, I can anxiously tear off the calendar a little earlier. I don't have a problem with that. So thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate it. And now, gosh, I'm so excited. I'm not sure where's next. Oh, Bill. Hey, Bill. You still out there, dude? How in the world are you doing, man? Bring it on in here. KD0JNQ. It's all about you. Let's go.
9 BOU here, Bill. Yeah. How are you, Steve?
Doing pretty good, man. Just kind of sitting back and enjoying the net tonight. Roger?
Roger. You said that guy that you been trying to hook me up with, say he's on the air tonight. Do you know?
I am not sure. Let's do it this way, Bill. Okay. I'm gonna let you talk to him. I'm not sure what his name is, who he was. All I know is he's been text messaging me, thinking it was you. So whoever that person was that text messaged me over GMRS, this is Bill here. After the show, if you would please get with Bill, and he would like to talk to you about all that's going on, and further know what. So he can straighten out the phone number deal here, and you can be texting him and talking to him. How about that, Bill? We'll just do it that way. Sound cool?
That's a great idea. Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to be right after this net, I'll be on the air for a little bit. So if he calls me, be nice to talk to him, tell him what it's all about and everything. I'll let you go now. And night, BOU clear.
Okay, thanks a lot, man, and we'll look forward to hearing from you next week, Bill. And anybody who's interested, okay, and just stay tonight. Bill can give you the phone number. Maybe what we'll do is we'll find out if he's got a computer, and we're just going to set him up so you can all get together and discuss this little bitty ditty that he wants to get going. And that way you guys all know to talk to him. And you know his number, and you know everything about what he's trying to get going on. And that'll help out that way. And I'm sorry, y'all. It's just something I'm not interested in. I wished I was, because we could get a good kick in the tail end and get something going with it. But Bill's the one who's really interested, so I'd rather channel you to him. That way there's no second breath in the air. All right, now that we got Bill through, what we're going to do next is we're going to go to Mr. Mike. How about a KD9LTN? How in the world's your week been, man? And KD0JNQ.
KD9LTN, everything's good here, Steve. Had a quiet Thanksgiving, my wife and I, and we had the kids on Zoom, so at least we were all together. And that's not really in person, but virtually, so that was a good deal. The weather's changing, but it's that time of year for that. So I think that's all I have. I'll turn it back to you, Steve, KD9LTN.
All right, Mike. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. And we'll look forward to hearing from you next week. And gosh, thanks for coming through, man. Really appreciate it. Just real quick, we're going to find out, do we have any late comers, any late check-ins? Bring it on in, man. KD0JNQ, it's all about you. Let's get her done. All righty then. Well, with what looks like we don't have any latecomers, we're going to just move into the swap and jab net part of this, and we're going to go straight to letting you know that Georgia, I believe, has still got his MFJ 269C Pro that he's got, and he's not wanting a whole lot of money for it. It's a pretty good buy. It's a good machine, and it's ready to be used by somebody out there. Hey. So if you need to know where it is, just give me an email or text message me or call me or something. And I'm going to try to get better on checking that stuff. So anyway, there it is. The MFJ 269C Pro. Oh, yeah. When they got the Pro on the end, it's got more buttons to work with. Kind of like Toolman Tim type stuff. So there you go. I think you'll enjoy that. Do we have anybody else who's got anything for the SwapNet? KD0JNQ. All righty then. With that in mind, I'd like to invite you up to 146.475 for the Simplex Net with George Throws on there, starting in 2 minutes. So y'all are welcome on up there. What we'll do is we'll just return the repeater back to its regular intended use. KD0JNQ, thank you for coming by, man. I strongly appreciate y'all. And we'll look forward to hearing from you next week. Good day, good night, sweet dreams. And if you have a happy birthday, happy birthday. Goodbye.
This is N9 VOU, Bill. Like I said, anybody that wants to know any more on GMRS, I'm here now to talk about it.
N9 BOM KD0 GVB.
This is N9 VOU, November 9 Victor Oscar uniform, you after me.
Okay, November 9 Victor Oscar uniform. Got it. Okay. Yeah, this is KD0 Golf Victor Bravo, Pat up here in Clinton. I've got a few HTs that'll work GMRS. Is there any repeaters down in the Quad Cities? Over.
There is not. Well, the only closest one I know of right now, I looked it up on the Illinois Repeater Guide, and the only one that's closest here is Lido, but that one's supposed to be a closed repeater. The guy that owns it's a ham, but I heard that you have to get a request from him to talk off of it. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the deal is. What we're trying to do is trying to get a club going. A lot of people don't understand GMRS. GMRS is the old Class A citizen band radio. It came out in I think it was 1980. It's 462 to 467 frequency. A lot of people didn't understand it. It's a good radio deal. A lot of people didn't know that there was repeaters for it. It's got there's radios out there like Midland's supposed to have it. It's got a radio right now on GMRS. It's a mobile unit. It's called the 400. That means it's 400 or 40 watts. 50 watts is the highest you can go on GMRS, but that's a lot better than sitting on 2 or 5 watts.
Yeah, repeat the model of that base radio.
It's not a base. It's a mobile unit, so you'd have to have a doggone power supply. Put it on your base, make it a base out of it. All you have to do is hook it up to a power supply, and you can hook it up right from the back of the antenna to outside antenna for set up for 462 or 467. There are antennas now that are set up for it. You can buy them now. A lot of people don't know about it because the reason why is because GMRS is the original, not only the original Class A, but also it was usually a business band. It was a business band for a long time, but the problem is, back when they came out with this, that's the only thing you could buy, like Motorola, GE, or something like that, business radios that work on it. They'd set it up for you. And there are repeaters around the nation. I know that for a fact because Peoria, I know's got one. I think Peoria's got one. I know Chicago's got a lot of I'd have to look up the repeater. You can look up Illinois repeater guide. You can look up GMRS online, and
KD9 KLF. W0 LMP. WA9 LT.
There we go. Okay. I don't know why I did that.
KD9 LTN.
This is George's net here now.
KD9 LTN, no traffic.
KD9 LTN, thanks for checking in, Mike. KE0 MFD. KE0 NOF. KC0 OYK.
KC0 OYK, Robin Davenport, no traffic.
KC0 OYK, good evening, Rob. Thanks for checking in. KC9 RDD. N0 RHS. N0 RHS. N0 RHS, good evening, John. Thanks for checking in. KD0 RNP. KD0 RUL. KB9 UUQ. KB0 VK. N9 VOU. Thought I heard somebody there. Did somebody else hear anybody key up? Nothing heard. WB0 VQP. KC9 VTX.
KC9 VTX present.
KC9 VTX, good evening, Bob. Thanks for checking in. KE0 WOQ. KE0 WWP. K0 XG. K0 WLC. All right, that's the list as I have it. Are there any late check-ins or stations that I have not called? Please check in now.
Kilo Delta 0 Juliet November Quebec.
KD0 W0JNQ. Good evening, Steve. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations?
Hi, George. This is W0LMP.
W0LNP. Good evening, Len. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations? All right, looks like we had a total of 11 stations participate this evening, including myself. I'd like to thank all stations for taking the time to check in, and this
All
does
right.
conclude the net.
What I'd like to do is say, hey,
Frequency
top of the
normal
day,
amateur
we're going to
use.
return the
This is
YouTube to its
T9
regular
and I'll be clear
intended
at
use.
1946 local
Thank
time.
you for coming, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming every week. Hey, just out of curiosity, I'm not sure who you are, but can you at least type and identify yourself in the live chat part of the room here? I'd like to know who you are anyway. I don't have to tell anybody, but I would appreciate it if you'd let me know so I know that they're who it is. Hello? Hello. Calling one more time. Who are you? If you're with YouTube, I'd like to have you I'd like to know. All right, KD0JNQ, clear and done.